Hey everybody, welcome to my usual me, and welcome to Life is Feudal, the MMO, and I am falling down a mountain, trying to find my way through this arduous mountain range to get to the south, and as it stands right now, when we left last time, I was on the coast, and I am working my way through these mountains. I think I see a pass that I'm going to be able to get myself through, so we're going to go ahead, I'm going to keep on running, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to see what we can do about getting this fella to some forest so we can make ourselves some tools. Alrighty everybody, well as I stopped for some stamina, something hit me that you might be able to use when you first start your journey. But look ahead. There's some glorious trees right there. We've been going and we have absolutely gone not too far. Really, we're about halfway to our destination, but there are trees right ahead of us. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to head that direction. The auto run for your key is number lock. If you hit number lock and then you hit the caps lock will let you walk or it'll let you run, but number lock is your auto run. So use that so you don't have to smash down your W key when you get into your destination. This is going to be a long trip up the side of that mountain to get that wood. Alrighty guys, well we finally reached some trees and my food is down to 41, so I am going to be getting super hungry really quickly. I'm thinking about eating my food, but I think we're going to hold off until I make the tools. And we wanted a few trees to choose from because quality is everything in this game. I want to talk about quality. Quality is key in everything that you make, everything that you use, everything that you eat. Quality is key. So let me show you how you find out the quality of a tree. You right click. You go down to inspect. Matter of fact, I will right click that and make this the default. And we're going to inspect this tree right quick. And now it is a quality of 31. That's not bad, but since quality goes from 1 to 100, we're going to see if we can find a better quality tree. So we can make the best quality tools possible. This is 29, that's not as good. Let's go, we're going to keep on going until we find a really decent quality tree. Let me inspect this. That's 33. The reason for this, guys, is we want our tools to last as long as possible. The higher the quality, the higher the durability. 66 isn't bad. Higher the durability, then the longer it lasts. We're going to go ahead and go up. These 3 trees or 4 trees right here, we're going to check these out real quick. See if we can get better than 66. If not, we'll go back. 88 is beautiful. I will take this. Okay, we're going to inspect it again. It has 5 bark, 8 branches, 2 spruce sprouts. We're going to right click and then gather branches. We're going to right click and gather all the branches off of this. And after we get all the branches and all the bark off of it, we're going to go back to the 66 and get all the branches and bark off of that tree. And then we're going to start making our tools. Okay guys, we're going to gather a little bit more fiber. I got one more fiber I got to get and then we'll be completely finished with gathering our materials. There we go, 25. There we go. And you'll notice that my nature lore has gone up to 30.73, but now the plant fiber is different qualities. This is only quality 12. This is quality 24. That's because the tile that I am collecting from right here, if you go and inspect it, it's only going to be quality 12. The fertile soil is quality 12. So the quality of the item that you gather is only going to be as good as the tile or the item that you're gathering from. But it's also only going to be as good as your skill level. So my nature's lore is only 30. I'm not going to be gathering anything higher than 30. Very rarely would I ever do that. So in my inventory right now, I shouldn't have anything over 30. Plant fiber is 24, 25 on the flintstone, 32 on the branches. That's the only exception because the trees I was gathering from were exceptional trees, which is what I wanted. The bark is 32 because my nature's lore is high enough that the bark is going to be a little bit higher, but it's never going to be very much higher than what you have in your skill level. So as your skill level goes up, so will the items that you're gathering, but only as high as the item that you're gathering from, if that makes sense. Let's go ahead and make some tools right quick before I starve to death. We're going to go ahead and we're going to make a sickle right off the bat. It's going to take 1 fiber, 1 branch, 1 flintstone. We're going to make a primitive axe. It's going to be 1 branch, 1 flintstone, and 2 plant fiber. We're going to make a primitive fishing pole. We need a hammer. You are a hammer. It's an old joke. Okay, sometimes it won't let you craft. You have to close it out and bring it back up. We'll go to the hammer, craft it, produce. Now it'll let me make it. That's 1 branch, 4 flintstone, and 3 plant fiber. Primitive knife. And guys, if you're wondering what I'm doing, is down here there's an anvil and a hammer. That's where you're going to find these items. Or you can right click on the branch, and then you can say create primitive tool. Same thing. They'll both get you to the same place. Next, we're going to do a pickaxe. 1 branch, 1 flintstone, and 3 fiber. We need a saw. We need a shovel. We need a sling. That's going to be 1 branch and 10 plant fiber. Now, we're not going to make a torch because I don't need a torch, and I'll have to explain that later. We also don't have any apples for a snare trap, so we can't make that. The other items that we cannot make right now at the moment are the primitive cookpot because we need a rock, and the mortar and pestle because we need a rock. How do you get rock, you say? Well, let me tell you. We're going to go over to our pickaxe here. We're going to right-click on it, and it's going to say equip. I'm going to right-click on that to make that my default, and we're going to equip the pick. Now, if you do not see, if you're in the toolbar, you see that if your toolbar is blank for whatever reason, go hit L, go to your combat, go to your militia, and you see you have draw from back left slot, draw from left waist slot, draw from right waist slot, and draw from right back slot. What you'll do is you'll drag those down into your toolbar, all of those, so that you're going to be able to use these as weapons. So like if I want to use this as a weapon right now, I'll hit 3 and it'll pull it out and I can use it as a weapon by hitting R. Hit R again, it goes back into its place. Now what I'm going to do now, I need 2 rock, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to hit F3. That'll bring up your land grid, and I'm going to square off on one of these grids, and I'm going to right click on it, and I'm going to dig a tunnel downward. Click on it. Only have to do this 1 time. There we go. I just got 30 rock from that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on the anvil again. We're going to make 1 mortar and pestle. And we're going to make a primitive cooking pot. Now, these items, we may or may not be using them right away, but I want to have 1 of each in my inventory just because I want to have all the tools that I might need down the road without having to make them. All right, I'm going to go ahead and throw away this rock because I don't need it. We're just going to dump it on the ground. And there we go. So, you saw that I gathered flint on the beach, and if you right-click on any rock surface that looks like this, you hit C, by the way, and you can look at the tile in first person. Hit C, and you're in third person. This looks like it has iron in it. So if you right-click and you inspect, I bet you this has iron in it right here. It looks like it. No, it just says rock. I didn't pull any iron out of it when I mined it either, so that's fine. By the way, if you notice that there is a bunch of snow and a bunch of rocks that you didn't see before, I'm going to hit F3, get rid of that. That's because I turned up in the settings, I turned up the grass distance. Now, if you turn it down, hit apply. Okay. All that stuff goes away. All that extra stuff goes away, so it's a clearer path. We're going to leave that like this because it's easier to see the animals like a wolf if they're going to attack you. Okay? Now we have all of our tools. I'm going to hit L. We're going to go to the 4th slot, which is equipment and stats. These are all my stats. My hunger is at 21. My food quality is 0.5. We'll explain food quality in the next episode. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to right click on this primitive pickaxe and I'm going to hit equip, which will unequip it. And that way I can run without having anything equipped. When you have something equipped, what happens is you see your weight here. It says 1 out of 25 and your speed is 99. If you have too many things equipped, it lowers your speed. I don't want that. Also, it says weight 1 out of 25. That's how much I can carry equipped without being encumbered. but it's going to slow me down if I have too much encumbered. The one item that I have equipped right now is my clothing. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead. I'm going to eat my food because I have the one plate of fried salmon. We're going to right click on that. We're going to hit eat, and we're going to go from 20 to 56. We have no time, no time, no time. We have to find water. I have to go fishing. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to head on down to one of these lakes. As soon as I reach these lakes, hopefully we're going to go ahead and be able to start fishing right away. If we can't, then I'm going to have to stop, and I'll show you what you do if you're starving to death when that happens. Okay, guys, be right back. Alrighty, everybody, well, we're back, and oh my goodness, my food is at 25. Oh, and we're loading in some stuff, so let me go ahead and show you the map right quick. We are not quite to our destination, so we need to do a couple of things right quick. It's going to take us a minute to get to that water source, and so we're going to go ahead and we're going to stop right here. I'm going to equip my axe, and we're going to chop ourselves down a tree, and we're going to chop ourselves some billets. Now, I don't have any branches left. It doesn't look like, yeah, I do. I have 5 branches left. That's exactly what I need for a campfire. So that's all we're going to need for that. But let me go ahead and let me inspect this tree right quick and see what we got. It's a 63. That's not a shabby tree. We're going to go ahead and cut that tree right down. The reason we're going to cut this tree down is we need to make some billets. And billets are basically short lengths of round wood cut from the tree, and those are what you're going to make and use for firewood. I'm going to need some of those. You see how slow this stone axe is? This flint axe is so slow in the beginning. All of your flints, as soon as you can get metal tools, please get metal tools. All right, boom. It's going to take 2 chops. That means it's going to have a lot of wood in it. We're unfortunately going to have to leave most of the wood behind because we don't need it for anything at the moment, but we're going to go ahead and we're going to grab a good handful of billets. I've got enough carry weight. I should be all right. We can only put 5 billets at a time inside of a campfire, and we don't need any more than that for no matter how much fish we're going to be able to cook. So this should cut down right about now. And I'm going to go ahead and okay, what you do is you right click on any item, and I don't want to saw a building log. I want to drop down to saw out, go over to billet, right click on the billet, and then I'm going to have to saw it. But actually what I'm going to have to do first is I'm going to have to equip my saw. We're going to equip our saw. There we go. And then we're going to right click, saw out a billet. And we're going to do 5 of these so that we can pack our campfire as full as possible when we are ready to cook our fish. We need to have this ready right now because we don't have a lot of time. We only have 23 food left in our bar out of 100, and that's cutting it pretty close. All right, well, we went ahead and we got we got 5 billets we wanted to get. I'm going to show you real quick. I'm going to show you real quick how to check how much wood is in a log. You right click on it and you go and inspect, and it'll tell you it has 110 wood with a quality of 63. So now I took out 5 billets, and each one of these billets is 10 wood. Boards are 20 wood, and building logs are 100 wood. So we could actually get a building log out of this, or we could get 5 boards and a billet more, but we don't need that. So the next thing I have to do, guys, because my food is at 21, and I don't like doing this, but we're going to show you just in case you're in the same situation. Hit F3, get your grid up, and then I want to go ahead and go into first person by C. You don't really need to go into first person, but I'm going to inspect these tiles right quick. I'm going to need the best tile I can find. Quality 10. 10. This might all be 10. You know what we're going to do? We're just going to right click. We're going to go ahead and drop down to gather over here, and we're going to go ahead and gather something edible. Right click on that to make it your default. Click on it, and we're going to see about getting a taproot or 5. Now this is some people will tell you this is a waste of time, but if you can find a high quality tile, you can get higher quality taproots. But unfortunately, it takes a long time to find taproots. Usually it's about 1 per minute. So there's, oh, I just got one. There's one right there. There's a taproot right there. And this is only quality 10 because the tile we took it from is a quality 10. Now, it's not going to give me very much food, but it'll give me just a little bit of a buffer as I go down the road. It's only going to give me, I don't know, 4 or 5 food at most. There's 2. We're going to stop there. We're going to see how much food this is going to give me. I'm going to right click on it. I'm going to eat it. If it only gives me 2, it gave me 3. That's not a lot. That's not a lot at all. So, see, it's almost a waste of time to do that. So, I'm going to go ahead and head on down. I'm hoping to find an apple tree. If I can find an apple tree, we might be okay. But it's going to be doubtful because we're still in the thick forest. We might find some in the thinner forest. We're in the chilling thickets. So, I'm hopeful that we can find some. But we're almost to where the thick forest clears and we're going to get to the fields. If we can find an animal, we have a sling. And we also have various tools we can use as weapons to kill ourselves. The female deer would be good. The male deer are awfully aggressive once you hit them a few times. So you want to watch out for the ones with the antlers. Stay away from moose. Stay away from wolves. Stay away from the boar, which is the male version of the pigs. Sheep are okay. You should be all right trying to attack and kill a sheep for food. And a female pig is good. They're called sows. Grouse don't give enough food for you to even bother with. Neither do rabbits. Okay, guys, well, we're here. We found the water. I'm at 21 food. That's not bad. I'm really happy about that. So here we are. This is exactly where we're at on the map. And we're going to go ahead and I'm going to see about a better tile. See if we can find some good sand. I need some good sand. And there's a reason for this. And I'm going to tell you that in just a second. Inspect. What do we got? Give me 14. Let's see what we got here. 18. This is getting better. 21. I really need some good sand or some good soil of some kind. 24. Let's go up a couple tiles. 72. 80. What? 87? 79. All right, 87 looks like it's going to be the best tile we're going to see. We're going to go ahead and we're going to right-click on this and hit equip. Okay, you right-click, then go to shovel, and then right-click on lower ground level, and then you'll be able to shovel some of this fine 87 into your inventory. You only need one little bit. That's good. That's all you need, and then just hit escape and you get out of it. So this is the 87 fertile soil. 87 quality fertile soil is perfect because I'm not going to spend any more time looking for any better fertile soil. Why do we need high quality soil, you ask? Doesn't matter, and it doesn't matter whether it's rock, soil, sand. Doesn't matter whether it's swamp. It didn't matter what it is. We need really high quality soil to put in the water. And the reason for that is because the quality of the fish that you're getting out of the water is indicative to the quality of the soil that you're fishing on top of. Now, we're going to go ahead and we're going to put this soil right here in this water. Let's go ahead and pour it right in the water, just like so. We're going to build a fire right here. We're going to go down to create. We're going to go to camp. We're going to go drop down to campfire, build a campfire, and build it. And we're going to create a camp. We're going to add our branches because it takes 5 branches. Build it. There we go. And I'm going to right click on this. I'm going to inspect this because I want to see what kind of 9800 durability. The most durability you can get out of anything is in this game is 20,000. So 9800 durability is about 45, 46, 47%, 48%, somewhere in there durability. So it's not great, but then again, my artisan is super low. So you got to expect that. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and we're going to add some fuel. Inventory. We're going to drag these billets over here. Also, you can go ahead as a shortcut. You can press Control and click, and it'll go from one to another. All right. When I'm ready, I'm going to be able to cook my my fish. But first, I'm going to have to go get some branches to cook those fish, because fish take branches to cook with. So almost everything takes branches to cook with when it comes to primitive food, except for white meat, which we'll get to at a later date. So I'm going to run over to this tree. We're going to get some branches, and then when I come back in the next episode, we're going to go ahead and we're going to go fishing. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please do. As I always say, I am my usual me. You be your usual you. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.